Hi, everyone. Welcome to English with Caitlin, an English listening podcast. Today's episode's title Beauty Mistakes. Hello, everyone. How are you today? In today's episode, I'm going to talk about some of my beauty and fashion mistakes. These are funny and maybe a little embarrassing, but I think many people can relate. Recently, I decided to color my hair. I really wanted a light brown color. I imagined soft, shiny, light brown hair, but when I finished, it turned out to be an orange color instead. Orange. It wasn't what I wanted at all. In the past, I've used something called box dye. That's the kind of hair dye you can buy at the store and use at home. It's usually cheaper than going to a hair salon. But this time, I should have gone to a professional hairdresser. I really thought I could do it myself again, but I was wrong. Something strange happened, so only the roots of my hair, the part of your hair closest to your head, were still my natural color. The rest of my hair had already been dyed before about a year ago. Because I had used box dye only just a year ago, the new box dye didn't react well with the old box dye. After I washed out the dye and dried my hair, I saw what happened. I thought, oh no, I made a mistake. I completely forgot that I had used a different box dye in the past. That was the problem. When I used the new dye, it only changed my roots. Only my roots were an orange color. The rest of my hair stayed the same. It looked really interesting. Orange here and brown, 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 brown. I think there was some kind of chemical reaction. A chemical reaction happens when two or more chemicals mix together and create a new result. In this case, the chemicals from the new hair dye didn't mix well with my hair. They say hairdressers are kind of like scientists. And honestly, I believe it. There is a real science to dyeing hair. It's not just about picking a color and putting it on. You have to understand how different chemicals will react with each other and how they interact with your natural hair color. I didn't think about that at all. I just looked at the color on the box dye and got excited to try it. So, after a few days, I decided to color my hair darker. I just wanted my hair to be one even color, one color. I didn't want to have orange roots and the rest of my hair brown. By coloring my hair a darker shade, I was able to cover up the orange. Now my hair is all one color again, and I feel much better about it. But next time, I'll go to a hair salon to get it dyed. Have you ever had a beauty mistake like this? Maybe you cut your hair too short, maybe you tried something new and it didn't work out. Now let's talk more about hair problems. My hair problems. I have had many hair problems. Okay. When I was younger, I struggled a lot with my hair. I have very thick, curly hair. Thick hair means there is a lot of hair. Brushing my hair was painful, and the curls would always get tangled. This means the hair gets stuck together and it is hard to brush. So I didn't like brushing it. Because of that, I often had short hair. It was much easier to take care of. But deep down, I really wanted long, straight hair. When I was in middle school and high school, straight hair was very popular. A lot of my friends had smooth, shiny, straight hair, and I was envious. I wanted that hair. I remember waking up very early before school to straighten my hair. It took over an hour, but at that age, I cared a lot about what people thought of me. One time, I went to a hair salon with my mom. I asked for a cute, short hairstyle. I even showed the hairstylist a picture. The hairstyle was short and straight, but the stylist gave me something that looked like grandma hair, short and extra curly. She kept curling it more and more, and I was too shy to say anything. She kept making it bigger and bigger. When I looked in the mirror, I almost cried. It was nothing like the short hairstyle I had chosen. For a long time, I hated my curly hair. I always wanted the opposite of what I had. I wished for smooth, straight hair, just like the girls I saw in magazines or at school. I felt like my hair wasn't good enough. But after many years, I've learned to love my curls. Now I understand that my hair is unique and it's a special part of who I am. Learning to love something about yourself takes time. Before we finish, I want to talk about fashion mistakes. Okay, let's start the last part of the podcast, fashion mistakes. Now let's talk about fashion mistakes. Have you ever worn something that you thought was so cool at the time, but now when you look back, you just laugh? I can think of a lot of embarrassing outfits I wore in high school. We didn't have school uniforms, so we could wear whatever we wanted. At the time, I thought I had great style, but when I see old photos now, it's bad. I actually always thought wearing a school uniform would be easier. You don't have to think about what to wear every day. Just put on the uniform and go. I don't have a lot of exciting fashion stories. Sorry. But I do remember one big clothing mistake. One day, I went to the gym to work out. I was wearing workout pants. Workout clothes are not always made well. When you work out, you are moving your body a lot. But sometimes the clothes aren't very flexible. Flexible means it can move and stretch well. Some workout clothes don't move and stretch well. One day I went to the gym to work out. It was leg day. That means I was doing exercises that focused on my legs. I don't remember every exercise I did, but I know I did a lot of lunges. Lunges are a type of exercise where you take a big step forward, bend both knees, and lower your body. One leg is in front and one leg is behind. It's a great workout for your legs, but it also stretches your clothes a lot. I think it was during the lunges that my workout pants ripped. But here's the funny part, I didn't feel anything at all. I didn't hear a sound. I didn't notice anything. I just kept working out like normal. Lunges, lunges, lunges. I even finished my workout with the stair climbing machine. That's the one where you keep walking up moving stairs. It's a great workout, but now I realize I was climbing stairs with a giant rip in the back of my pants. What's even worse is no one told me. I have no idea how many people saw it. Maybe someone noticed but felt too awkward to say anything. Or maybe no one saw. But I kind of doubt that. After I finished, I went into the changing room to take a shower and change my clothes. That's when I finally saw it, a huge rip right in the butt of my pants. I was so embarrassed. I had done my entire workout like that. I didn't go back to the gym for a whole week after it happened. A whole week. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. But now looking back, it's a pretty funny story and definitely a good reminder to always check your clothes before working out. Do you have any clothing or fashion mistakes? I hope this episode was helpful. That is all for today. I will see you for the next episode. Bye bye.